Inshallah, you will get 100. I think because I'm not going outside too much because just one thing is that you have to focus on the like structure of the cell. Like one cell is phagocyte cell, another is lymphocyte cell. So lymphocyte cell produce antibodies, but
Antibodies.
that is like confusing one. Confusing. That is like red blood cell. So you have to make the difference between phagocyte cell, red blood cell, and lymphocyte cell. So if it comes in exam, I can change the question. Like in the past paper questions, they can say that which is used for clotting. I can ask which is used for producing the antibodies like this way. So you will have
Yeah.
to understand that structure. Like maybe structure is not on page number 137. That is on 136
ولا رزالة.
and the structure you can even go and you can search the structure of the cells from past papers or from the whatever worksheets I have given assessment sheets you can find there all the structures. Okay,
Okay.
and complete the classwork homework. But the fill in the blanks I'm giving you so that you will be able to read the book and then find out the questions from there, the answers from there, and you will understand the ideas. So do not like avoid reading the book. Read the book. Book is important. Like Amar Saad is reading the book very carefully, and he's understanding everything. Salma, do you read the book or not? MashaAllah. Okay. Abdullah Muhammad Khamis is with me today. He will answer some questions, and this just the whole most of the core portion is taken in these slides. Okay, the whole like extended is not taken too much because I have explained most of the topics in extended, but in the core syllabus, yeah, inshallah, Ahmad Huzaifa, yes. Pathogens, four types of pathogens we discussed: virus, bacteria, fungi, and protoctista. Like protoctista was like protozoa, like for malaria. Malaria. What was the name of the protozoa for malaria? Ahmad Huzifa, you tell me.
Plasmoid.
Yeah, the pathogen which was causing malaria, that was a protoctist, but in the protoctist, that was a
Plasmoid.
what was the specific name? Oh, protoctist. Amarsad, the name is Plasmodium, not Plasmodium. The name is Plasmodium.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, Plasmodium. No algae. Okay, now today you will know what is athlete's food, bacteria food poisoning, salmonella, and about HIV virus. You know this, okay? Uh, about fungi, bacteria. Okay, one question here was that uh, you know that. So I want just to listen from Abdullah Muhammad Khamis that we use antibiotics against bacteria but not against viruses. What's the reason? Abdullah Muhammad Khamis. We use antibiotics and that is successful against bacteria but not viruses. Uh, Ahmad Huzaifa, means we can use antibiotics to destroy bacteria, but that antibiotics cannot be used to destroy viruses. Salman is saying to resist, and all are pathogen. Salman, viruses is pathogen, bacteria is pathogen, fungi. Yeah, you can answer. Umar Haj, you can answer. Umar is Umar Jalal today. He's not here with us. Okay, Umar Haj, you can answer. Say the answer, no problem. Yes.
Okay, so bacteria and viruses, although they have the same harm, bacteria is almost like if they get any antibiotics, first of all, they have different antigens than viruses, and bacteria, if they get like an antibiotic, it takes so long for them to evolve and create resistance against the antibiotic. On the other hand, viruses evolve easily and much quickly. Therefore, vaccination is much more effective for viruses, while antibiotics is easier to use for bacteria. While antibiotics may affect viruses, but for a very short time, making them resistant to those antibiotics.
Well done. Excellent. MashaAllah. Salman, did you understand the answer or not? Salman, did you understand this answer? Okay. And Amar, did you understand? Amar, okay. Again, listen this, okay? Simply, I am saying I am making it more simple, okay? Bacteria, they have structure which is completely different than virus structure, okay? Bacteria, they have cell structures, like they have cell wall, they have cytoplasm, they have cell membrane, they have the same nucleus and DNA structures. And viruses, they don't have such structures. The virus just have a single strand of RNA, not DNA. Huh? Viruses, they have RNA structure, but bacteria, they have complete DNA. Yeah, Umar had, yeah, RNA, half of DNA, yes. Now, when we take antibiotics, antibiotics does three things. Antibiotics, they do three things against bacteria. Number one, they destroy the cell wall. So viruses don't have cell wall. So how will antibiotic destroy this? So destroying this one. Number two, the bacteria, they produce proteins, and the antibiotic will interfere the protein synthesis. So bacteria will not be able to produce, make, manufacture proteins. They will stop it. Okay. Number two. And number three is that because bacteria and antibiotic, they're different microorganisms. Okay. So antibiotics sometimes they consume the food from the bacteria. When bacteria don't have food, they die. Okay, but viruses, they don't need any food. They just use the chemistry, the chemicals from the nucleus of the host cell. Okay. So this way, they cannot be destroyed. They need, just like Omar Haj says, that they evolve, they do mutation, and their genetic structure, the RNA structure changes very faster, and bacteria takes longer to change. Okay, so that these are reasons. Another question is, and Ahmad Huzifa will answer this question, or Abdullah Muhammad Khamis, you are not answering my question. You should, okay? You also think about this answer. Ahmad Huzefa, when we take antibiotics, they destroy bacteria, okay? But they will not destroy our cells. What's the reason? Our body cells are like the bacterial cells. Then why? Ahmad Huzefa. Shazeb Qadir, you can answer yes. But Ahmad Huzefa is going to answer first. Amar, the harmful bacteria will be marked. Yeah, but yeah, this is good, but antibiotic and not antibiotic, not like antibodies. Amar, I'm asking about antibiotic, not antibodies. That antibiotics that we take, Okay, they can kill bacteria in our body inside. Hmm? But okay, Amar, you are saying you are thinking on another side. That's okay, but Umar, the question is, Umar Haj, that antibiotic destroy the bacteria in our body. Antibiotics, they destroy bacteria in our body. Then our body is also made from cells. Why these antibiotics do not harm our cells? Umar Haj, antigens, yes. Oh, this thing is good. Yeah, you are saying. But bacteria is from outside and antibiotics are from outside, both are from outside. Okay, so then the antibiotic, they are attacking on bacteria. Okay, but they are not, they are from outside antibiotic, but not attacking on our cells. No, Salman, what is this answer? No, the answer is like similar to the first one, but see, little bit different. No, Muhammad, no. See, you will say again the differences in the cell structure. Now, I said to you, bacteria have cell wall, and that cell wall is disrupted, that is destroyed by the antibiotic. We don't have cell wall in our body cells. Do we have cell wall? No. So if you don't have cell wall and antibiotic is destroying the cell wall, so that will destroy the antibiotic. Number two, the way the bacteria are producing proteins is totally different than the way our body cells produce proteins. Yeah, bacteria, when they don't have cell wall, they burst and die. Okay, but our cells, they don't have cell wall. Now, the protein synthesis of bacteria is similar to the bacterial and antibiotic, because the antibiotic is also microorganisms. So they have similar, but humans, they have different protein synthesis, protein producing procedure mechanism. Okay, so that's the reason that, and the third thing you told, okay, that they have their antigens, okay, and our body cells, they will also attack on them, bacteria, but the one which are antibiotics, they are in the form of medicines, so they will work on them, but they will not destroy ourselves, they will be protected. Okay, plasmodium, you understood, athletes, this, the transmission, there were two ways. Okay, this was about the pathogens, viral pathogens, and example of this one, and this mildew, or you can say tobacco mosaic, these are the diseases in the plants. Okay, these diseases are in the plants. uh, no need for this, because these are not in your syllabus. This first one is in your syllabus, I think. Okay. Now I'm going to the next thing. Little bit you said the body cells will take, and the body antibiotics will attack. Yeah, they will attack on the bacteria as well. Antibiotics, because body cells, lymphocyte cells, they will produce antibodies. So they will help the antibiotics and antibodies, they will help each other.
Sir,
Yes.
antibodies do not react to the antibiotics, right? Like the
Yeah.
immune system does not produce antibodies.
Again, Seb, sorry.
So and antibiotics are not like vaccine. So that like the body produces
Yeah.
antibodies against them, right?
Yeah. They don't have like antigens. Yeah.
Okay.
They now in the direct contact, we learned it. Okay, the body fluids and blood. Mainly, you have to mention here blood as well. Okay, shaking hands, but blood transfusion. Okay, now blood can be Like you have to think, and when the doctors they are conducting surgery, and during the surgery they are using like blades, cutting scissors, syringes.